What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on No Man's Sky, and today I wanted to talk about the update. So, I gotta be honest, I'm a bit upset with Hello Games because of the update. So, I mean, from the previous video from No Man's Sky, you guys know that I was expecting at least a little bit more, even if it was, the whole Apple thing, which it turns out that it is. But evidently, that's all we're getting. So the whole reason that he did the two tweets of two different apples is because now not only can you play it on Mac, but you can also do cross save between Mac and PC. So anyone who had it on like Steam Deck can now play on a Mac or PC as well, things like that, as long as they've already purchased a game or if they want to repurchase it, whatever. But there's also cross save with them, which is really interesting that they did that for Mac and PC. I mean, granted, I guess they would probably both go off of Steam to buy the game. But the thing is that they don't have cross save between consoles, which is interesting because that doesn't give me much hope. That just makes me think that in the future, that's going to be a big announcement that they're going to do. They're going to make it loud like it's another big, thing like, oh, we're doing you guys a favor, this and that. And don't get me wrong, that would be, pretty cool if they did cross-save to where if I'm playing on my PlayStation, if I have an Xbox or a Switch or something, then that will carry over there. I get it. That is a big deal. But at the same time, like, if I normally play on a PlayStation, I don't really care about my save on other systems. For PC and Mac, I can kind of see the need for cross save there, but it just does not give me hope at the moment just because there's not cross save on the consoles right now. So I think that might be another big update. But the main reason that it kind of let me down though is because there was no expedition that was brought out with this one either. At least when they came out with it for the Switch, there was an expedition added into the game. It gave us a little more content. So literally for people like myself, where I play on PS5, there's no extra content at all. I mean, they did do some bug fixes with it as well, but a lot of those bug fixes were also for the new system. They're just kind of smoothing it out and stuff like that. So, I mean, I get it, but I'm not real happy about it. Granted, I don't own the game, like I'm not a creator or anything like that, so I can't really say too much about it. They do what they want to do. So I get it. But it's just not something I'm happy with. I need a farmer still. I think the farmer's out in the main area. I'll have to go take a look. That's why I came in here to grab the farmer. But yeah, so not going to be a long video at all. We're just talking about the update. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you happy with it? Are you not happy with it? I'm still excited or not excited that they didn't do anything with the core. So, to me, as you guys can tell, I am not excited just because, like I said, I wish it was a bit more. Are you a farmer? I think it's a Gek that has to be a farmer. But that's probably not true. Let's learn a Gek word here. Don't care. Just teach me a word. Thank you. Temperature. Thank you. Code. It's a merchant. Research. I don't think a research, one that says research would be a farmer. Guard. I mean, you might be. Nope. But yeah, so I'm not happy about it just because, like I said, I did expect at least an expedition or something with it, but they literally gave us nothing for people on console. They did, as far as I know, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure they mentioned that we will be getting an update real soon. But it doesn't give me much hope just because they haven't come out with an update in quite some time, as far as like things that are going to be changing in the game. I think if they do end up doing the thing with the space stations, I mean, yeah, it'll be, nope, that's a scientist. I don't need a scientist. I think if they do end up doing the thing with the space station, that'll be something that'll be different. I'm not saying that's the one I want because I honestly, I think people owning space stations might ruin the game. That's just my opinion. I went over that in a previous video as to why. So if you're curious, please watch previous video. But yeah, so it's just going to be interesting in general as far as what they decide to go with next. They may end up going with something completely different, something that not too many people are going to be paying attention to at the moment. And I mean, normally that's how it is, just because you know, they like surprising people. The one of the things that threw me off about the update is, like we talked about, how the No Man's Sky coming to Mac was already previously announced before. So the fact that they still ended up making a big deal about it, that kind of was a letdown to me. What is that? That was kind of a letdown to me, just because it was like, oh, it's just a little asteroid. That was kind of a letdown just because they had already announced it, but then they still tried making it out like it was something going to be completely brand new, as far as doing like the whole emoji tweet and everything like that. I'm not saying that people don't play on Mac. I mean, obviously they do, but I mean, that brings me to another point that I will talk about in the next video. The next video is just going to be pretty much us talking as well, just because there's not much going on at the game as far as anything new. If there's something that you guys would like for me to show you in the game, anything like that, definitely let me know. I am still working on my building. I finished the entire deck. I'm still having issues with how I want to do the the walling and the corners. I don't think it's going to turn out the way that I wanted it to, so I think it's just going to be something up in the sky that I'm just going to kind of leave there. I will say it is still going to be my biggest base ever, just because any other base that I have done in the past, it has not been anything even close to that size. Normally I'll just put down one round building and I'll throw like a portal in there, and that's it. And then even the portal, because I don't normally do it by a power supply, even that portal half the time is not powered, because I'll have like a solar thing near it where it's not always going to be getting power anyway. And then I don't know, but like I said, we'll see what happens. I also don't know if I want to keep it on that planet. I mean, that planet has been my home planet for quite some time. I even named it Chaos Prime. So we'll go ahead and leave it there for now, but I don't even know if I want to live in the same system. That's why I'm glad that they eventually did what they did with the freighters, because honestly I may just end up decking out the freighter to make that my home base and not even worry about a base on a planet. And then now we have a portal on our space, on our freighter anyway. Granted, it's not a portal to where I can go to like other systems, so to speak. I would still need other like actual other systems built on just in order to get there, if I did it that way. That's gross. I mean, it's cool looking, but it's gross. I don't know. I think if they made stuff like this that actually like tries to eat you and pull you under the ground, that would be a lot more interesting in the game. Oh, and you're hostile. You're over there attacking them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one, guys. I just wanted to go over the update. So it is the Mac update. It is them just coming out with it for the Mac. And then, like I said, there is crossplay, not just crossplay, cross save between the Mac and the PC. There's crossplay between consoles, so now technically you can play with Mac and play with people who are on console, but there's not cross save between all of them. There's only the cross play. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. Let me know, like I said, what you guys think about the the current update? Are you guys happy with it? If you are happy with it, I mean, I'm assuming you're a Mac owner. If you're not a Mac owner, you're happy with it. Why are you happy with it? I mean, I guess it could bring more people into the game, but I would think that, I mean, if people really wanted to play the game, they probably would have ended up buying a Switch or a different console, something. I heard Switch users still don't have multiplayer. I don't know how true that is. I have a Switch, but I don't play the game on Switch. In fact, I don't even use my Switch for anything. I've been thinking about selling it. I like the Switch. It's just, I'm just a PlayStation guy. I don't know. I mean, my Switch is always connected to my TV. It's always docked. It's just there, though. You guys are gonna hate me for this, for those of you who are all about Switch, but I bought the Breath of the Wild game back when it came out. Never opened it. I literally have a closed version of the Breath of the Wild, still in its case and everything, because I bought, you know, the actual hard copy. I didn't buy it digitally or anything. And then I never even bought the new one that came out, just because I was like, well, I haven't played the first one. What's the point in just carrying on with the story? So bought the Breath of the Wild. It's just there. I have maybe about 4 games for the Switch that looked interesting. For the most part, it is games that's not on PlayStation, like, you know, Mario Kart or like the Pokemon. I think I have the Eevee version of it, but PlayStation has something similar to both of those. I mean, we have a whole bunch of karting games, which I don't know. I think if I had more friends that had Switches, I would probably be into it more, just because I loved Mario Kart when I was younger. And then with like the Pokemon thing, I mean, I know people that play like the Pokemon Go on the phones and stuff, but I don't really have anyone to play on the actual console with. So, I mean, there's just a lot of games that Nintendo has that the other consoles don't. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think technically during the console wars, Nintendo has won every time. Everyone makes it a big deal between PlayStation and Xbox. I'm pretty sure Nintendo has always been on top of both of them. Don't quote me on that, but I know if they haven't been on top, they've been right behind second place, or right behind first place. So they've always at least been a tight second. Still squeezing in between PlayStation and Xbox, but I'm pretty sure for the most part they've been on top every single time. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. The next video is going to talk a little bit more about the update, but we're going to go into depth about a little something else that that I want to bring to people's attention, because I want them to have an understanding of No Man's Sky in the future and Hello Games and everything like that. So we're definitely going to take a look at something that I don't think a lot of people are even considering at the moment, just because at the moment it's not that big of a deal, but I do think that it is a big concern. So thank you guys for joining me. Definitely appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, like I said, put it down in the comment section. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I think I already said that, but I'm going to say it again because I really do. You guys have been absolutely amazing, even when I post videos that I know a lot of you aren't into. Like lately I've been doing Star Wars, and I know a lot of you guys aren't into it. It only gets like 10 or 8 views. But even with that, I'm still going up in subscribers, and I am still getting likes on those videos at least. So to those of you who are supporting all of my videos, I want to say thank you very much for that. That does mean a lot, even if you're just going in there to hit the like button. But I've said it before as well. I know a lot of you guys are from No Man's Sky. If you guys are looking for specific videos on specific games, definitely put it down in the comment section, and I will do my best to get back to that game. I do know that someone is looking for, someone was looking for me to play the game again, the, what's it called? The Tomorrow Children. I will get another video of that out. It should be sometime this week. I don't know exactly when, but it should be sometime this week. I'll definitely get more of those out. It's a little interesting game, a little weird, but it's also something that I don't have a lot of friends in with that game, so not too many people play it or whatever, so it's a little hard for me to get into, but it can still be fun. So I'll at least get some more videos out of that. That way you guys can see more of it. And there is to where you can kind of open up your world and have random people come in there and help you and stuff anyway. So I'll get more videos that out as soon as I can. Like I said, that will be sometime this week, but thank you all for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.